What if I told you that the world as you know it is just a puppet show and we are all marionettes? Welcome, dear listeners, to the fascinating realm of conspiracy theories. These intriguing narratives, often whispered in hushed tones or debated in hidden corners of the internet, have been enticing millions with their audacious challenges to mainstream narratives. They offer us alternative explanations, a different lens to view our reality. From the moon landing to the Bermuda Triangle, from the Illuminati to flat Earth theories, these seemingly far-fetched stories have found followers in every nook and cranny of our world. Why, you ask? Because they dare to question the status quo, to probe the unseen, and to peek behind the curtain of the grand puppet show we call life. These theories, my friends, are not just about challenging truth, but about seeking it. If you've ever questioned the world around you, you're in the right place. Starting the countdown at number 10, we have the moon landing hoax. Now, this is a theory that has been floating around since the late 60s. The claim that the United States never actually landed on the moon in 1969, and the whole thing was an elaborate ruse. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, the believers suggest that it was all a grand spectacle, orchestrated to claim victory in the space race against the Soviet Union. They point to perceived anomalies in the moon landing footage and photographs as evidence of this deception. They scrutinize shadows, flag movements, and even the absence of stars. Quite the detective work, wouldn't you say? But remember, this is just a theory, one of many that continue to stir the pot of human curiosity. So, was it one small step for man or one giant lie to mankind? At number 9, we dive into the enigmatic waters of the Bermuda Triangle. This infamous three-cornered patch of ocean, stretching between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the alleged final destination for countless ships and aircraft. Theories abound about its mystifying powers, ranging from magnetic anomalies to alien abductions, and even entrances to other dimensions. Supporters of these theories point to the numerous disappearances within the triangle's bounds as evidence. The USS Cyclops, with over 300 souls aboard, vanished without a trace in 1918. Flight 19, a squadron of 5 torpedo bombers, disappeared in 1945, followed shortly by the plane sent to find them. Skeptics, however, argue these events can be attributed to human error, equipment malfunction, or the triangle's notoriously treacherous weather. So what's the truth? Is the Bermuda Triangle a hotbed of supernatural activity, or just an oceanic black hole where human error and natural disaster converge? Is it a mere coincidence, or is there truly a malevolent force lurking beneath the surface? Number 8 takes us into the secretive world of the Illuminati and the New World Order. This theory is a classic, steeped in mystery and intrigue. It alleges a clandestine group of global elite, the Illuminati, manipulating world events from the shadows. The ultimate goal? To establish a new world order, a single world government that would hold dominion over all nations. The theory suggests that these secret puppet masters have their fingers in everything from global politics to financial markets, even pop culture. They're thought to communicate through cryptic symbols and coded messages, hidden in plain sight for those who know where to look. The endgame? A world under one rule, with them at the helm. It's a chilling thought, isn't it? A world where every decision, every event, every trend could be orchestrated by an unseen power. Could it be that a shadowy elite is pulling the strings behind the scenes? At number 7, we venture to the edges of belief with the flat Earth theory. Now brace yourselves for a trip to the edge of reason. The flat Earth theory, as bizarre as it seems, has a surprisingly large following. It asserts that our home, Earth, isn't a sphere gently spinning in space, but rather a flat disk, stationary and unyielding. Imagine the world not as a blue marble, but a cosmic dinner plate with the Arctic Circle at the center, and a giant ice wall marking the rim. The sun, moon, and stars? They're all circling above us like celestial mobiles. Gravity? That's just the disk accelerating upwards, propelled by unknown forces. Critics and scientists have debunked this theory time and time again, citing evidence from space photos to simple physics. Yet, the flat Earth theory persists, fueled by mistrust of authorities and an appeal to alternative explanations. So, are we living on a giant pancake, or is this theory just flat out wrong? Number 6 sails us into the mysterious waters of the Philadelphia experiment. Picture this. It's 1943, in the throes of World War II. The U.S. Navy, in a secret facility in Philadelphia, is allegedly conducting an experiment so bold, it defies belief. The USS Eldridge, a naval destroyer escort, is said to have been rendered invisible to radar and the naked eye. Here's where it gets even weirder. Eyewitnesses claim the ship didn't just vanish, but teleported from Philadelphia to Norfolk, Virginia, over 200 miles away in the blink of an eye. Critics argue there's no concrete evidence and the story is riddled with scientific impossibilities. Nevertheless, the lore of the Philadelphia experiment persists, captivating the imaginations of conspiracy theorists and fans of the paranormal alike. So, what do you think? Did the US Navy unlock the secrets of teleportation, or is this just a sea tale? Halfway through at number 5, we crash into the Roswell incident. This theory revolves around an event that occurred in 1947 in the dusty town of Roswell, New Mexico. The tale begins with a local rancher discovering unusual debris in his sheep pasture, which he reported to the authorities. The military swooped in and declared it the remains of a crashed weather balloon. But the whispers had already begun. Some believed it wasn't a weather balloon at all, but rather a spacecraft from another world. The theory suggests that the government covered up the truth, concealing the extraterrestrial technology and its otherworldly passengers. Critics of the theory argue that it's all a misunderstanding fueled by Cold War-era paranoia and a public fascinated with the burgeoning science fiction genre. So, was Roswell a case of mistaken identity, a cover-up of astronomical proportions, or simply a weather balloon caught in the crosswinds of imagination? Were we visited by extraterrestrial beings, or is this just a flight of fancy? Slithering into number 4, we encounter the reptilian elite. This theory, as wild as it sounds, proposes that our world is controlled by shape-shifting reptilian beings. These cold-blooded creatures, according to believers, are not from around here. No, they're alleged to hail from the Alpha Draconis star system, light years away from our own. What's their game plan? Well, they supposedly take on human form, infiltrate our governments, and gain political power. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how some of our leaders seem a little off? Unusually cold eyes, a peculiarly smooth skin, or an uncanny ability to stay calm under pressure? Could these be signs of reptilian overlords hiding in plain sight? Of course, this theory has its share of skeptics. After all, it's a big claim to make without solid evidence. Are our leaders cold-blooded, or is this theory just a hissing in the wind? At number 3, we delve into the controversy surrounding the JFK assassination. November 22, 1963. A day etched in the annals of history, when the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, was assassinated. The official narrative? A lone gunman, Lee Harvey Oswald, from a 6th-floor window of the Texas School Book Depository. But the cataclysmic event sparked a myriad of conspiracy theories, each more intriguing than the last. Some theorists suggest that the fatal shot actually came from a grassy knoll ahead of the motorcade, not the depository. Others propose a more sinister plot involving a vast web of powerful entities, from the CIA to the mob to even elements within Kennedy's own administration. The infamous Zapruder film only fueled these speculations with its grainy images and perceived inconsistencies. So the question remains, was it a lone gunman or a more sinister plot at play? Coming in at number 2, we revisit the tragic events of 9/11. On that fateful day, nearly 3,000 lives were lost, and the world was forever changed. Yet some believe that the narrative surrounding this tragedy isn't as straightforward as it seems. A theory has gained momentum over the years, suggesting that the US government had prior knowledge of, or even orchestrated, the attacks. This theory is fueled by a myriad of questions. Why was the US military defense seemingly unprepared? Why did the Twin Towers collapse in a manner eerily similar to a controlled demolition? And what about the mysterious collapse of World Trade Center Building 7, which wasn't directly hit by any aircraft? Skeptics argue that these inconsistencies point to a more sinister plot, a false flag operation to justify foreign wars and tighten domestic security. However, these claims remain unproven and are widely dismissed by experts. Was it a terrorist attack or a false flag operation? The mystery continues to perplex us. And finally, at number 1, we explore the COVID-19 lab leak theory. Picture this, a clandestine lab, shrouded in mystery, nestled in the heart of Wuhan, China. Within its walls, scientists tinker with the genetic codes of viruses, their faces hidden behind masks and safety goggles. This theory suggests that the COVID-19 virus, rather than originating from a wet market as initially reported, may have accidentally escaped from this very lab. Did a petri dish slip? A safety protocol overlooked? We may never know. The idea seems plucked straight from the pages of a sci-fi novel, but in the world of conspiracy theories, it's as real as it gets. Doubters point to the lack of concrete evidence and the scientific consensus that viruses often jump from animals to humans. Yet proponents argue, Unanswered questions and suspicious circumstances keep this theory alive. So, was COVID-19 a natural disaster or a man-made catastrophe? You decide. And there you have it, folks, our top 10 conspiracy theories. Do you agree with our list, or do you have some theories of your own that you believe deserve a spot? Don't be shy, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your theories in the comments down below. If you found this video intriguing, show us some love by hitting that like button. Know a friend who loves a good conspiracy? Don't forget to share this video with them. Who knows, you might just spark the next big debate. Finally, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more exciting and mysterious content. We're always diving into the unknown, and we'd love to have you join us on this journey. Remember, the truth is out there. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and stay tuned for more mysteries to unravel. Until next time.